point. This topology you can follow. Uh, as we already discussed that system IP and site ID should be unique in your lab. You cannot do like this site ID 100 here, site ID 100 again here, because it's a different site. Every site will have unique site ID, right? So in this topology, having site ID 100, 200, 500, and 300. You can keep any number 110, 105, 107. It does not affect your lab, right? It's just for identification, and you can see that from the routes is coming, where the OMP routes are going, where we are receiving. So that kind of troubleshooting will be done here. Site ID, you can keep any number, right? System IP, I have used 1.1.1.100 and 1.1.1.200 for this site and 201 for second box. System IP should be unique for every box. So you can keep your system IP, no problem. The condition is that if this site box having 1.1.100, then any other box should not have the same system IP. It is unique in your environment. Either you are deploying 20 boxes, either you are deploying 10 boxes. Likewise, the same for controllers. System IP will be unique and site ID will be common. Okay. And these IP addressing, if you want to keep same, you can. If you want to keep different, it's not a problem. We are just creating a connectivity between these controllers here. Okay. So there are some basic configuration we will do. I think everybody is aware about that. /30 you can assign next stop, right? So these IP we will assign here. So it's the same network environment like you are using in your current company scenario, that we cannot keep the same IPs. Like on this site we are assigning 11.1.1.2/30. So it's a ISP provided this IP, right? The same IP you cannot assign to another branch, right? It's the same environment that you are working currently on legacy network. So these are some basic IP addressing we have done. And for the lab, if you want to add any node, just click on node, right click here, node, and you can search vBond. Okay, vManage. Or if you don't want to search, you can just drag, go down, and you will find those images. vBond, Viptela, VH. You don't need to change any CPU or RAM. It's already fixed, so it's enough. Okay, if we face any problem, then we will change. One important thing, you need to use this version 19.1.0 for every day. So you just click on this, save, and it's done. It's here. Okay. If you want to delete, if you created extra one, just click on delete. Okay. And the same thing for here, delete. And if it's not going, just it was sometimes it takes time, so you can just refresh, it will go. Okay. We will see that ETH1 will be connected with core switch. Only ETH0 will be connected with management. Don't connect ETH1 on the management port. So you can start your work. It will take 15-20 minutes, max to max half an hour. We need to, and then we will start the configuration. It's clear to everyone? Any question? When I'm here, you can start your own, and I will be there just to explain you. So this basic connectivity we are doing here.
Hey Sachin,
Yeah.
can you tell me how to connect these cables? I'm not finding that. I'm not getting it.
Okay. Just see this. Just drag your mouse here. You will find one this plug.
Okay.
Click on that. Hold that and
Okay.
to reach till that device. And as you will hold your mouse, then you will find this pop-up. Then you can
Okay.
select
Okay.
the ports and save. Okay.
Got it. Got it. Thanks.
So the whole topology you don't need to create right now because today only we will use three controllers and this switch. It's a lengthy process, it will take time. So you just connect your switch and controllers only. Later on you can design your other topology. So today maybe we will not use max to max. If you will use, then in between you can use 5 minutes and yeah, then connect the cable. I will not leave anyone behind, that I will not go so fast that anyone knows doing his lab, right? I will help everybody so that everybody lab should be up. So can we start now, guys? So we can start now. First, you need to power on this vManage. Okay, just click on this. The another window will be open. Put enter. Okay. So default username is admin. Okay. So are you able to see my screen, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So you need to select the number one where 100 GB is mentioned. Number one, enter. Yes, and now it will make it ready. It's just creating a partitions and reserving its space. Okay, so till then we can go to this notepad. So there's a two-way. Either you can directly access this website, coding packet, self-hosted lab part 2. Here you will get the snapshot. But from that website, I have written those steps and this notepad I'm also following. So this website you can open. Give me 1 minute. You will also get the same, only IP addressing other thing is different, but at least you will be able to see the snapshot. Okay, but actually some part we are not following actually. Like if I will go through this one, this is a diagram, it is connectivity. Okay, now some part we are not using, so it's better that you follow the notepad. But just for your reference how it will be look like, am I out on same page? So it will look like this. Okay, so yeah. So what we will do first, we will do some basic configuration on this vManage, and we will configure the interface just for the connectivity. Okay, till it is booting up, we can configure the switch. Just click, single click on this, press enter. Okay, enable show IP. So this port we are using GI0/1 for vManage, and this vSmart and vBond 1, 2, 3. This port we will configure. Config. There are some basic thing we are doing. GI/1 switch port. Am I right? Thanks. Um, description if you want to give or not. Exit. Two slash 30. 9, I think. Okay. No switchboard. Description.
Sachin, you're also going to create a DHCP pool on this switch?
No,
Okay.
I'll put static IP as we mentioned on the topology.
Okay.
What is this? 02. Okay, it's my mistake. Okay, now I think vManage is ready. Admin, admin, show interface description by tab. There's some different command on the vManage. Now, what we will do, okay, Ethernet 0 is part of VPN 0 and 1 is down. Okay, we'll go to config mode. VPN 0, no interface. First, we will remove this ETH0 because it should be a part of the management network. Okay, give me one
Sachin,
more
how
time.
does it came up with this IP address?
It's got it from the DSCP.
We have no DSCP in our scope.
Yeah, I will share with you. Give me one more time. So about your DSCP, okay. See, uh, for the management purpose, we have connected this management network. Through that, this is IP is getting vManage is getting IP through the DSCP, right? But for the SD-WAN fabric, where the devices will be able to reach to vManage, vSmart, vBond, these network we have created so that these devices will able to reach till these controllers. This management is just for their reachability for the management purpose.
That's
So
fine,
this
but did we assign that scopes anywhere in our topology? We did not assign this
no, no,
scope,
no, no,
right?
we have not assigned. It's automatically from the Eve. You don't need to assign any scope for the
Okay.
DSCP. It's
So you mean to
automatically.
say if we would not have connected that management cloud, we wouldn't have received this IP from DSCP, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct. So I'm just
Yeah,
removing. Mhm.
I think this management is from the labs modem from where which is connected.
Yeah,
It
there is
because
some
it is in
Eve.
the bridge
Yeah, yeah.
bridge mode.
It's a part of Eve, EVENG. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just removing this ETH0 interface from VPN 0. The reason is that ETH0 should be part of the VPN 512. So I've just run the command no interface ETH0. Now I will go to not exit. I will go to interface ETH1 no shut first. Okay. I will give one IP which I have given on this one 10.10.10.10/30. So 10.10.10.10/30 directly. You don't need to put the subnet mask like 255.255. It will work like this. Either you can assign with that 255.255, but here you can assign with the slash. Okay, so go to exit. Now I will go to VPN 512. In this Viptela, there is a one very good feature. Here you can see there is no VPN 512, only 0 we can see, right? But if I will create 512, it will create. So interface ETH 0, okay, no shift, IP DHCP 9 and commit. That's it. Now I will use this IP to take the putty session because some command we need to put here and those will not be just copy paste on the browser. So I will now I can take the putty session. So interface description where you can see 102 and 512. Now I can use the putty. If you will go to the search and type the putty, you will get this putty desktop app. I will pin to taskbar also here. Now here I can type that IP, what IP I'm given. So most of the time you all will get a different IP. So I got this one 172.16.1.102. 172.16.1.102. And here we can save as a vManage. But later on maybe it will change if I will reboot it. But just for one time I can say okay. Click on yes. Type admin. Now we can do work better than the browser because most of the command we need to put here. So what we will do if I will go to the my notepad step by step, I have just put some assign one IP and that is a common thing everybody know it's a part of network team, right? So I'll just assign the one IP on the interface. So now I need to do some basic configuration. So system, host name, organization name, right? So this thing you can assign. So let me check my topology. It is same. Okay, system IP is 1.1.1.1. So in that one, You can also change in your, or you can keep the same. Condition is same, that you don't need to assign the same system IP to any of the device. IP should not be, the system IP should not be same. So I will go step by step. Either you can just copy and paste there. It will be configure after in config mode, but I will go step by step. Config T system. Use the tab. You don't need to write every word completely. You type sys, like type sys, use tab. Okay. System, host name. Host name I will do vManage. This session disconnected. Okay. vManage underscore trainer. Okay, and system IP 1.1.1.1. Site ID I'm using 5. Organization name. Use the inverted commas. There is a rule of put the organization name in SD-WAN. If you are using any space, any special character, then always use the inverted commas. If your organization name is plain, like I can say Ravi TYAGI, so then it's a plain text. You don't need to use inverted commas. But if there any space, right, and then we are using this, then you need to use inverted commas. Okay, so our organization name is Viptela SD-WAN. It's a very sensitive name, so don't use any caps word. If we need to type this organization name as same as this, where we are right now we are typing same. You don't need to type any V in capital, any underscore, any, don't do anything, otherwise it will be a problem. It should be the same as it is whatever organization name we are having. Organization name, okay. vBond IP, we are using in our topology 10.10.10.21. So if you have changed your IP, then you can use that IP. That will be a interface IP, because as we discussed yesterday and last week, that vBond IP will be public, but it is a lab, so we are using private. Means the condition is same. We should be able to reach this IP from our SD-WAN fabric environment. Means suppose you are spinning up any devices, then if it will be public, then it will be reachable from the ISP side. But here is a lab, so we are using private. So it is this interface is indicating as a transport, right, ISP connectivity. So we can use this one 10.10.10.21. That's it. And either you can use Control Z, it will ask you to press yes, or either you can type commit to save your configuration. WR will not work here. Okay. Now, if I will go to that website, so right now they are saying, okay, go to the login, IPS, okay, and do the some basic configuration. So I have done just basic configuration, IP address, and that's it. Okay. Now I will go to the vShell. The same thing it is mentioned in one notepad. Here it is. Now we have done the configuration. Through show interface description pipe tab, you can check that your IP got automatically on Ethernet 0 or not. Then you can take putty session, right? Then I have already done this configuration. Config T, VPN 0, ETH1, no shut, IP address. Okay, I need to type this tunnel interface also. Under this interface, show running config. You can check through show running configuration. Okay, config T. Any configuration you want to do on any SD-WAN device, first you need to go to that VPN, VPN 0, 1, 2, 512, anything else. So you need to first enter the VPN, then you will able to change any interface level settings. Right? Interface Ethernet 1, tunnel interface, commit, control set. Okay, now you can check that are you able to reach, are you able to ping your next hop IP or not. Ping 10.10.10.9. It's pinging. Okay, now our connectivity is fine till switch. Okay, so the now show interface description, take putty session. Okay, now we already have a putty session. Now we need to generate the key. So basically there is a two method in in this
Sachin,
yeah.
Sachin, before we move forward, a small query like while logging into the vManage, if I'm getting a message of select storage device,
Mhm.
HDB or
Press one.
HDC, what should I do?
Press one. I think in one option there will be mentioned 100 GB, right?
Yes.
So yeah, press one and then
So it
yes.
yes, I have entered one. After that, it is asking me for formatting the same. So
Yeah,
should I go ahead
yeah,
with that?
yeah. You can type
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let me share. So it will have the same here. First time you will select the storage SDB 100 GB and then type yes. That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't need to do anything. Now you need to wait the this pop-up system ready. Then after you will be able to log in. Otherwise, if you will try the login before that, it will give you the error that username password is wrong. So please
Okay.
wait for this pop-up system ready, then you will be able to log in. Okay, and the
Okay. Yep.
basic configuration. So that's the reason I have shared this website also, so that you can see the snapshot. You are on the right page, and this notepad is also having the steps, right,
Okay.
where we
Okay.
are. Okay, okay. So now we need to generate. Yeah, I was telling about that. In the vManage, there's a two-way. Either you can use your private authority, certificate authority, or either you can make the certificate authority to the vManage. So in this lab, we are making authority to the this vManage, so that any edge will reach to that vManage to get a certificate signed. The vManage itself will sign its certificate. Okay, so here vManage will also play a role of certificate authority. Or either if you want to keep your private one, I will show you the option in vManage how you can create your private one. On that way, then you need to go to your authority for every certificate signing request, right? So in this lab, we are making this vManage as a certificate authority. So first we will go to the vShell. I will follow this notepad step by step, right? So go to the vShell. Okay. Now we are in vShell mode. Here you can see that $sign. Okay, now we will run this command. Just copy and paste, enter. Now key generated. Now create a certificate root change ca.pam and sign it with root key. Just now we have created root key with below command. Now we will just copy and paste this whole. It's open as the Linux command. Copy, paste, done. Now it will create a root ca cert name root ca.pam. So there is some Linux command ls -l. If you will see, root ca.pam is created. Guys, give me 5 minutes. Like and subscribe my channel and share with those guys who want to learn SD-WAN. Thank you so much.